Today is July 4th, the day we celebrate our country's founding and the Declaration of Independence. I can think of no better day than today to announce my candidacy in the Republican primary of South Carolina's 3rd Congressional District in the U.S. House of Representatives. A little bit about me. Woo! So why return home? Why am I running? And why now? First, my parents raised me to be involved in the community, whether it was in school, church, scouting, or other volunteer opportunities. They encouraged me to get involved. I vowed that I not only would return and improve my life and that of my family, but also of the community and those in those varying neighborhoods. Why now? Simply put, I believe in the urgency of now. The policies of today affect those of tomorrow. I believe the leaders of tomorrow should begin to step up and provide direction. So what are my issues? My campaign will focus on responsibility, recovery, and reform. I will approach each and every issue with 2 fundamental questions. First, what role does personal responsibility play in the matter? And 2, is it fiscally responsible? See, I believe government begins with the individual, then grows to the family, then the church or community, then the local government, state government, and federal government. Now it seems our leaders first ask, what can the national government do for the individual? Go in reverse order, and then at the very end say, what can the individual do? Second, we must ask as a nation, can we afford this? We ask this as a family, we ask this as a business. Michael's Pizzeria, they must pay their bills each month. Why does our federal government not? We have a national debt over $11 trillion, increasing $4 billion a day. That is approximately $40,000 for every man, woman, and child in America. Not only is this illogical and unsustainable, but I believe it is an unconstitutional taking of future generations and taxation without representation. You see, future generations will pay, and our children and our grandchildren have no say in the matter for our current indiscretions. We are currently paying for previous generations' past indiscretions. We must stop this cycle. I pledge that I will never vote for a budget, whether it is a Republican budget or a Democratic budget, that it is not balanced. I believe education and unemployment are South Carolina's 2 primary concerns, and they are linked. We decrease unemployment by educating our people, recruiting businesses, and lowering taxes on small businesses. I believe the federal government should be limited to national defense, infrastructure, transportation, education, and providing a social safety net. In regards to education, I believe it is primarily a family and local concern, but the federal government has the ability to support our higher education institutions, promote creative reforms, and allow individuals to rise to their greatest potential. South Carolina's unemployment rate is over 12%, 2 points higher than the national average, and 3rd highest in the nation. Pickens County's unemployment is over 10%. Greenwood County's is over 14%, and McCormick County's unemployment rate is over 17%. This should not be. We have hardworking, blue-collar citizens, and our public servants should be recruiting businesses and highlighting this fact. I believe a public official should have the political courage to not only discuss reform, but to offer his or her plan of reform. I pledge to you that I will not be the typical candidate. I believe politics is a noble profession that can affect great change. My frustration is when politicians are irresponsible, illogical, and lack political courage to offer their plan or view. I pledge to be a candidate with political courage to confront both sides of the issues of today and tomorrow with a set of unwavering principles and with an independent mind. If you believe the system needs principles, I am your candidate. If you believe in personal and fiscal responsibility, I am your candidate. If you believe the system needs fresh ideas, I am your candidate. If you believe that a public servant should have the best interests of the community at heart, love the community, and have a passion for public service, I am your candidate. If you believe that the nation will recover and that we have the finest nation in the world, I am your candidate. Please remember Neal Collins, Republican for U.S. House, and again, I thank you for your time.